Hello friends. Today I would like to talk about humor in adversity. And I think you'd all agree that we are in some kind of adversity right now. But what is the opportunity in this? I often talk about when something goes wrong, something that we don't like, where we feel we're being victimized might be our initial reaction, that we can either go into challenge, which we see it as a threat, or we go into the opportunity. And spirit and the earth and the coronavirus is obviously giving us an opportunity to stop, to pause for inner reflection. And we've had time now to have 2 weeks, 3 weeks, even a month of pause. And we're all chomping at the bit. We want to get out. And yet maybe it still is not time. And so what is the humor in the situation? Well, I've run out of food. So 2 days ago, I decided I now have to go to the supermarket. It's been 2 weeks, and my car battery was dead. Luckily, I could get it charged, but it took a day before I could actually go. And then yesterday, when all this is happening, my tooth broke off at the gum line. Now, this is at a time when you can't go to the dentist, and even if you could, obviously I'm going to have him sent away for something that's going to need to be done in a lab, and the labs are all closed. So I am put into even a deeper pause situation. And I started thinking of a book of mine, and it's called Pilgrimage with the Leprechauns. And what happened was I was on an inner pilgrimage with 30 other people who loved my books on leprechauns, and we all went to Ireland. And when we think of a pilgrimage and going to see fairies and elementals and a tour to Ireland in May, we probably are not thinking of adversity. We're thinking, isn't this going to be wonderful? We're going to meet all these fairies and have all these magical experiences. So we're thinking of a good time. Well, this was not a good time. That happened to us. And then when I started reflecting on it, I realized that a pilgrimage is really to something that's going to cause you an inner challenge, which will hopefully strengthen you. And the Irish have had so many challenges, and of course I'm Irish, have had so many challenges in their history, all the wars and the famines and being looked down on by other people. 100 years ago, they became the servants when they came to North America. And so I thought, no wonder they have such a great sense of humor, and they are known for laughing at things when things go wrong. And they called it actually crack. And I'm going to read a little bit from my book about the crack. The crack cannot be pinned down. And when you try to do so, it joggles you out of your comfort zone and laughs at you. It is both the great cosmic joke and cosmic joker. The crack is what lies between the this and the that. I often think of it as the crack between the worlds, between the three-dimensional reality in which humans spend their waking hours and other dimensions. The crack is magic. The crack is unpredictable and certainly not dependable. It comes whenever it wants and does whatever it can to move us into deeper knowing and truth. The only approach a sane person can take towards the crack is to surrender to it, as any resistance is futile. And that is exactly what we have all had to do with the current situation. And so I'm sure that some of you are going through adversities, and I'm hoping that you will be able to look at the opportunities in this and the humor in this. Because when we have a sense of humor, it raises our spirits. We don't sink into depression. We learn to laugh at ourselves, laugh at the situation, laugh at the world, and it just buoys our spirits. So I'm wishing you a wonderful day, and talk to you soon. Bye-bye.